Do we even have like a league? What is this league?
This is When Cheese Fails.
That's When Cheese Fails League?
Yeah, and it's platinum.
Okay.
Bam.
Alright, now, I'm gonna give you a couple of seconds here.
To think this over?
To think it over.
Alright.
Just make sure, just solidify it in your mind, because people are actually starting to think that you're doing that shit intentionally. I cannot reiterate enough. Let me get this fucking microphone closer. I cannot reiterate enough. How Jeff is
okay, let's do it. Shut up.
Okay,
All
you
right.
got it?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Alright, we're doing this shit on...
Is it unfortunately or unfortunate?
Do we not have our webcam thing?
No. Fuck it.
Sorry.
Is it unfortunately or unfortunate?
It's unfortunately, but
Okay.
that's not the whole thing.
Unfortunately.
Don't say everything yet. I'm just get it in your fucking head. Get whatever you think it is in your head.
Okay. Fuck
Let
it.
me know when
I'm
you're
gonna
ready.
go for it. All right.
I'm gonna let you do it alone. Go for it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to When Cheese Fails, Season 10, Episode 10, the season of unfortunately placed garden rakes. Oh no, I think I messed it up. Adam's gone. The season of unfortunately misplaced garden rakes. Did I get it?
Yes.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Fuck! Every week! That is you've done 10 episodes! Not one!
Alright, let's do it together.
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, this is When Cheese Fails, Season 10, Episode 10, the season of unfortunately misplaced garden rakes!
Yeah!
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 Sort of success.
Sort of. Whoa. Oh,
Whoa,
tits.
easy there, killer.
Alright, starting up here at the top left.
You gotta slow the mouse down because I had it there,
Oh,
yeah.
you dick. Top left position of Star Station, Super King. And bottom right, we've got the Zerg. Nice. Nice. I think Zerg was random, and he told him that he was Zerg at the start. He's one of those cocky random guys. I played a cocky random guy on ladder yesterday, and he was like, yeah, I'm Protoss. So I didn't even scout. I just opened up 10 gate, 3 gate all in him, and won. He was like, you fucking cheesy prick. I'm like, well, don't tell me you're Zerg, or you're Protoss.
Defeats the entire purpose of being random.
It really does, because if he didn't tell me, I would have had to have gone 12 gate, because I would have had to have done a 9 scout. I'm not going to go 10 gate blindly against a Zerg or a Terran. So he just got rid of the guessing work. And they never lie too. Like they just always tell you the truth.
They always tell you.
I've
the
never
truth.
had a guy that was like, yeah, I'm Terran, and then it ends up being Zerg. I don't know why they do that anyway.
It's a bit foolish.
Anyhow,
but hey, let's see if that comes back to bite him in the ass.
Of course, this is When Cheese Fails, and it looks like Nice is going to be doing a proxy hatch. And when I see proxy hatch, I think swarm hosts, and he's going to go into a layer as well. Wowzers.
Yep, Super King, the slightly more special ability given cousin of the Burger King, is going to have to actually put up quite a fight here, as he has virtually no idea what is happening. And let's be honest here, proxy hatches that go unnoticed
Are bad times.
are actually really difficult to stop.
I actually have no idea what Super King is doing in this game. He's gone like 1 gate Robo, Immortal. Now, I don't know what build this is. It looks like he's thinking about doing a Immortal Sentry drop and then warping in, but he's really only going to be able to warp in 1 gate at a time. So this build, theoretically, against a normal Zerg that would be on 2 base, just seems like a really bad build. He may have 3 gates in total by the time he'd actually get there and get ready to warp in, but I mean, it just seems like a really...
If he had to defend right now against an aggressive Zerg,
oh, he's dead.
He's not going to do well.
No. I mean, unless the Zerg was doing like a 7 road rush, he's fine, because
Sure.
he's getting out of mortals.
Absolutely.
But nobody does that shit anymore.
No.
But I mean, if it was just like a regular speed
Did
link...
somebody actually die there, or did that Overlord just have a period?
No, he turned into an Overseer.
Oh, so you're telling me they bleed transforming?
Well, they turn into like a little cocoon, and
Right.
then when they open up, they bleed. It's that time of the month for them, so they...
That can't be comfortable.
No, it really can't. It looks really painful. That transformation itself looks kind of painful. This doesn't look like a good one. Okay, so let's talk about this Swarm Host play. He's going to put down some Spine Crawlers and a couple of Spores. The Spores are specifically meant for any type of DT play that may come in, Mothership Core that may try and come over to ruin your day, and or if he decides to go Void Ray. And of course, you can see Observers, and the Queen will be able to pick off Observers, which is what he's trying to do here. So far, Nice is playing this very nicely. And here comes the War Prism drop of 2 Immortals, and he's going to be pleasantly surprised that there is no natural there, but at the same time, it's sour about him getting proxied by Swarm Host, but there's going to be nothing to contest against this.
No, he's just got the one Spore Crawler there trying to deter anything like this. Unfortunately, he didn't walk over top of it. So now he just gets to basically do whatever the hell he wants in there. He's going to be able to get rid of all this super, super easy.
Yep.
And he does. He even warps in a couple of Zealots to help him aid in getting rid of all of these pesky little drones. Before we work, this whole base is dead.
Nice pickup there.
This whole base is dead. He's even going to make that one Immortal live for just a little bit longer.
Oh yeah, it's going to be alive for a lot longer. There's going to be nothing in here that's going to be able to kill that Immortal.
No, they're going to get his shields
Take
back.
a look back up this way. We've got a couple of Spine Crawlers getting the high ground vision to be able to pick off that core, which is not a huge loss for him, except for the fact that he's going to need sentries to hold this off for as long as humanly possible. But there's no Swarm Hosts out right now, so it's not like he really has to worry about it. But it's never good losing your core. But I think the meat of his army are going to be these 2 Immortals, which is really going to help him. How many minerals does Nice have? 185. And he is going to build 2 Swarm Hosts out of this, and that's pretty much all he's going to be able to do.
No, that's it. He is now more all-in than he ever was before. He's just going to have the 2 Swarm Hosts to do as much damage as he can. He's trying to do damage with these Queens, doing some nice healing along the way.
Yeah, nice transfusions.
But, you know, there's only going to be so much he can do here. I feel like by the time the Immortals get back after massacring that base, the Protoss player is going to be able to hold... But he's still got work to put in.
Oh yeah, it's not over yet. I mean, these 3 Spine Crawlers are going to do a lot of damage. This one cannon here can see the Swarm Host. If this Swarm Host goes down from that, that would be a huge loss. And wow, very nice. And transfuses it. That would have been an epic pickoff for that cannon.
Absolutely.
But 2 Swarm Hosts, they can still cause a little bit of trouble. It would have been nice to get like 3 or 4 of them out. 4 of them would have been like the magic number here.
4 would have probably won him the game here.
Yeah.
I mean, he can still secure this if he tries hard enough. But he's got an uphill battle, especially now that the Immortals are back in the base. He's got more coming out now. He is a bit supply blocked at the moment, thanks to those Spine Crawlers having all sorts of epic range as they are clustered up against the side of that ramp entrance area. And now the Queens are making their way in, just unpowering things along the way. And really,
he doesn't have
Super King has got to put in a fair amount of work here. He has 3 Immortals, but he's going to have to get through, of course, those 2 pesky Swarm Hosts, which, let's face it, can get rid of those Immortals.
Oh, hell yeah. I might even get rid of one right now. It's just unfortunate that these 2 cannons are going to finish here for Nice. And that one Immortal does go down, so that is 1 down, but he's going to build another Immortal. Wow, he really needs to get an Observer out. I'm sure these cannons would be able to see the Swarm Hosts if they get close enough, and it looks like he's going to bring up the Spine Crawlers right into the main, and he's going for it. He has no choice but to do this, but unfortunately, it's just not going to be enough DPS with only 2 Swarm Hosts. I don't know. It does not look good here for Nice, and... that's it. I'm trying to hype this up to the point where I feel like he could come back, but no.
You know, he's managed to do well. I mean, given what he's working with, this is pretty good. So I can't even hate on him. I can't be like, oh, you're such a bitch, because he actually did quite well here. Protoss player coming in the back door.
The back door wraparound, and it's only going to take 4 shots to kill these Swarm Hosts.
Oh, Plez!
1 goes down. Why not just go for it?
Plez! There you go.
There it goes. That's it.
That's the show.
That is the show.
That is well done there. Getting in the backside there. He's going to go up. Yeah, you know. Rachel Bilson.
Rachel
McAdams.
Might be able to pick now. It's not going to pick off that War Prism.
No, this is. You know what though? In all seriousness, if you are watching this at home, and you need to glean some sort of information out of this, take this as a don't just blindly sit in your base.
Yeah.
Even if somebody's just, you know, random is trying to be cocky like this, because, I mean, really, he was 2 more swarm hosts away from taking this game.
Hell yeah. It's so the truth, and it was very just lucky that Super King's like really dumb build, this 1 gate, 1 robo into 3 gate, but rush to Immortal Warp Prism.
It really only worked because the Zerg wasn't early aggressive.
Yeah, it only worked because of this specific build, and even still,
it almost lost.
It almost lost. If he had 1 swarm host in this main, this would have been a total different game.
Yeah.
Just 1. That's all it took was 1 swarm host, and those Immortals wouldn't have cleaned up everything. And then it would have been just a totally different game. You would have been able to harvest more minerals and get out that extra couple of swarm hosts. But I do not want to give it away totally and disregard the amount of...
Oh, he put in work.
He put in work.
He put in work
for this win.
And he
so
played it
good
smart.
On Super King.
No, he played it smart there, and he pulled out the win. And that's a really nice and solid way of wrapping up the 10th season.
I don't know if we're gonna. Are we gonna have
another?
Are we gonna have like a bonus episode? Do we have a thumbnail?
There might be some bonus episodes while we work on the thumbnail. I have the. He sent us the outline of the thumbnail. It's a pretty epic thumbnail, by the way.
I think I saw the outline of it. Yeah.
And so he's gonna be working on that. So there might be a couple bonuses while we wait for that next thumbnail.
You never know. We might get some treats.
So there might be some epic stuff to come, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe it's your game that's gonna be epic. It shows up here on When Cheese Fails. Keep sending us those games to lag.tv. Register there and send us in your games so that we can see all the epic that is your StarCraft 2 play against all these cheesers. And we know right now in StarCraft 2, there is a lot of cheesers.
I'm one.
Make it happen. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Novawar.
And MaximusBlack.
Peace!